MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Carlos Martinez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
So coming to the plate, Sid Sisk. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Sid Sisk.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a one-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a situation to put some runs up and go take it to him. Forget about it.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Goldschmidt is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 1. The Cardinals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Jacob deGrom gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy comes in the game with an ERA, a career ERA in the low 2s. Talk about tough to hit. They have not figured him out yet, and I'm not sure they will today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talk about throwing a frozen rope. He can throw it with the best of them.
Leading off for the Cardinals, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
The 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Altuve is on his way home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame.
Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
This one's down to third. Seager has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.